Hello and welcome back to episode 2, season 1 of Teaching Saxophone with Liam. Hi, Liam. How are we today?
Pretty good.
Yeah, good.
Happy
good
to be
hear.
on the show.
Today, our objectives are to work on proper placement of the saxophone, like where it sits. We have the neck strap today, so we can work on that.
Nice.
And producing a sound. I know we did that last time, but I want to work on when we don't have to worry about holding it, and it'll be easier.
Yeah, last time I kept on leaning back.
Yeah. So first off, we're gonna start with we're gonna greet the instrument again. Hello, instrument.
Hello. All right.
Why don't you open that up for us?
All right. Labels on top.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Now I'm gonna have you. Can you name the parts again?
Okay. All right. So this is the neck joint for the mouthpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the technical term?
It's the neck piece.
Neck piece, and this is the cork.
Mm-hmm.
And over here we have the ligature, the whole mouthpiece, and I believe this part is the ligature, right?
That part's the mouthpiece.
Mouthpiece. Oh, then the ligature is this thing that didn't come out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Ligature is anything that's connective.
Okay.
So we have ligatures in our body, and they're connective tissue. So.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that makes more sense. All right. So.
That might help you remember it.
Yeah. So. I'm just gonna.
Don't put it on yet.
Don't put it on yet.
So
Can I sit on the table?
Mouthpiece. Yeah.
Right.
So we have the mouthpiece. We have the ligature. We have the neck.
Yep. Then we have the actual main part of the saxophone, the body.
There
right?
you go. Yep.
Yeah. So I'll just take that out here, and then as far as the saxophone goes, I believe our octave pin is right, around here, right?
Mm-hmm. It's this bad boy.
Yeah.
That's the pin.
Got it. All right. So you want me to assemble it?
Let's see.
Oh, and then you have the reed too.
The reed.
Yeah.
Yep. Now we have everything except for the one thing we didn't get to talk about last time.
Neck strap.
The neck strap. Yep.
All right.
So why don't you? Yeah, we could put that down. We'll put the body back in, and we're gonna start with the mouthpiece again.
All right. Cool.
And you're gonna walk me through putting the reed on.
All right. So take our reed here. Get our mouthpiece out. And this is called the mouthpiece cap, right?
Yeah, that's a cap.
All right. So the way this works, so we gotta take our reed out.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the first step is getting it wet, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Nice job being careful with it.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna do that first, though.
Mm-hmm. If you would like, you can go wet it with the water fountain. It might be easier instead of.
Yeah, true. I'll just do that real quick.
Okay. We'll be back after this short commercial break. Our video is brought to you by this cup of water.
Sorry about that. No. All right. So once you have it wet, you want to put it in. This part is on, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, you can have that.
So
facing up.
Yeah. And then you just want to slide the reed from this part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it goes in. Then you want to line it up, but you want the black to be slightly over this. You want it to be just like a hair.
Yep.
Above. And make sure it's all lined up together. All right, I think that's good. Then we tighten that down.
Yep. Well, yep. There you go.
Yeah,
you
gotta slide
pull
it
that
down. Then tighten it. All right. Sorry. All right.
No, you're good. I like to keep this so it looks kind of like an animal smiling at you.
Ah, okay.
So I turn this.
Yeah. Okay, I see now. All right.
Looks a little bit like a frog.
Yeah,
With
kind
a
of.
beak.
With golden eyes.
Yep.
All right, so I think that's tight enough.
Yep.
Does that look good?
Yep.
All
Good job. I like where you place that. That's good.
Yeah.
And you remembered to pull that down. Which is
Yeah.
good. Now you can put it onto the neck.
Yep.
Remember to be careful with the reed.
Yeah. Hold on.
And what's important about how far you put it in?
Well, if you put it in too far, it's going to be sharp, right? And if you don't put it in far enough, it'll be flat.
Mhm.
The pitch will be flat.
Which doesn't matter for our terms right now because we're not playing
Yeah.
with anything else, but it's a good thing to note.
I think that's good, right?
Now that you have that set, yep, it's lined up.
Cool.
Now, let's see if you can make a noise on that.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Yeah. What did you remember about your embouchure?
I remembered that your bottom lip has to be curled inward, and you have to seal up the sides of your mouth so that no air escapes, and you want the top lip to be relaxed, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the best sound you made on it. Great
Yeah.
job.
I couldn't do it last time, but
You're doing it now.
yeah, nice.
Wow, lessons work. Yeah,
Cool.
great job. Now, let's see. Now that you buzzed on the mouthpiece, let's add the instrument. Let's put this aside though, and I'm gonna have you put the neck strap on before you grab the body.
Okay.
So yep, that goes on just like that. And do you remember that loop that we talked about over there?
Yeah. Let me grab the body here. Loop is right here, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So just put that on there.
Yep, just like that. Mm-hmm.
And that's how.
Yep. Now it's hooked on.
And now.
And it's gonna be a little bit low. I can already tell now. So what you do is you pull on both sides.
Okay, I see. So, all right. So, pull on both sides.
Yeah. So from like here and here. So you just have to pull that up.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And then that's going to be a little bit high, but we'll find out in a second. If you can place this on.
All right.
For me.
Make sure it's all lined up. Not the hand. All right. And then this is going to be, the bell is going to be facing out to the right.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bell, right?
That is the bell, yes, correct.
All right.
And now, if you should, maybe gotta tighten it down.
Nice.
Now, after you're done with that, now we have to talk about how long and how short you should make the neck strap.
All right.
So the mouthpiece right on the end should be facing this little divot in your chin.
All right, so I put it on crooked.
You put this on crooked?
Yeah. No, or is that?
There we go.
Can I? Okay, I can rotate it.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Now it's facing your forehead,
Uh-huh.
so we know we got to lower it.
Gotcha. So not that much.
Yeah, that's what it is out of your way, so you have some leg room.
So it's kind of.
Yep. So when you're sitting up straight, it should be facing right here. Yep.
Does that look about right?
Well, you can even, if you bring it in.
Okay,
yep.
I see.
So that when you do play, you lower your head just slightly.
Ah, okay. I think that's good, right?
Yeah, we don't want to make it too like that. So you do bring this to you. Here, let's see.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Actually, let it angle, and then when you bring it, yep.
Okay.
So you'll let it swing into you,
and
you'll just bring your head down slightly. Yep. There you go.
Okay.
Now we're gonna try playing a G. Do you remember the fingering for G?
Was it just this?
Mm-mm. Nope. It's this one.
Okay.
On your pointer finger. Your pointer finger,
Pointer finger.
And then middle finger. then ring finger.
I see. So you don't. So the pinky isn't used for. Well, it's probably used.
It's used. Yeah, it's used on.
All right, I see. All right. So it's just this one.
It's all three.
All three
for the G. Yep. So before you do it, make sure that they're solidly down.
I see.
And then take a deep, low breath. You've been in choir before, right?
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah.
When you take a breath, you remember how you talked about the noses around, like a belt of noses? You want to take that low breath and then let it flow out.
All right.
So here, let's try this. Take this off. Try to make some noise on that again. So what's the difference between the two?
I just feel like there's more resistance with the G. So does that mean more air pressure?
Let's try one more time. Where's your head?
What?
Where's your head when you just did that?
It was up.
It was going like this.
Yeah.
Try doing it again. I want to make sure all these pads are on. Let's try an open C.
All right. So
no fingers. Is your lip relaxed?
No. There we go.
There we go.
That's
a solid sound.
Yeah, I think the lip, the upper lip really helped me. Okay, I'll try the G now.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay. That's a G. You're actually, because you were having trouble, you're putting a lot of air through now, and that's the octave of the G. It's okay. That's okay. Any sound is good sound. So less force.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
It's a weird.
Yeah.
Because you want to be able to just belt it out. Now, here, let's try going from C.
Okay.
You're good. Relax that lip.
Yeah.
Now let's add one finger, your pointer finger, right here. Yep. Yes. Now one more finger. Relax the lip. That's good. And now one more. Yep.
I definitely get it.
It's okay. You got it.
There we go.
Yeah. That was good support that time. It really came out clear. So what we're going to do is I'm going to give you 4 counts.
All right.
And on beats 2 and 4, I'm going to have you play a G.
All right.
So it's going to be rest, play, rest, play.
Okay.
We're going to do that for 2 measures.
Okay.
I'll give you 3, 4, and then you're in. So 3, 4, rest, rest, rest. You're good.
Oh no.
Rest. It's okay. It's okay. So it's hard because you want to just play it through. Try when you're playing it. Are you just blowing air?
Yeah.
So try when you play, say da.
Da. Okay.
Like da. Da. So your tongue is actually going to connect, like the very tip of your tongue.
Mm-hmm.
It is called the blade.
Okay.
So you want to connect when you do it, just like if you were saying da in your mouth.
Yeah.
That's the small part that's going da. Da.
Where's that going to connect?
So it'll actually hit
the reed.
Right on the reed. Yes. All right. But very slightly da. Instead of ta, it's just da. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
That's where the articulation comes from.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Exactly. So let's do that again. 3, 4, rest. Rest. rest, rest. Yeah.
I took my mouth off that time. I think.
Yeah. And when you take it off, it's hard.
Yeah.
You also keep engaging.
I know, it's hard.
It's hard. Are you putting your front teeth on?
No.
You're not? Well, there we go. Yeah, I should have told you that. Yeah, your front teeth should be on, like you're actually biting.
Okay, I see.
Let's see if that helps. Go ahead and try that.
That makes it easier to keep a tighter seal.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I see now.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's try that again. 3, 4, rest, 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 rest.
Almost.
Yeah, it's. Do you hear it improving?
Yeah.
I hear it improving. It's good. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go rest, G, rest, lift off your ring finger and play A.
Okay.
And then rest back to G.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, rest, rest.
Oops.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, that was bad.
It's okay. So you're a guitarist.
Yeah.
And you play cello. Have you ever played a wind instrument before?
Besides, like, brass instruments.
Oh, you play brass?
Yeah.
Okay.
I played, like, trumpet and class brass.
Okay. Yeah. When you do that, right before you come in, or even better, you do that or you sing in a choir.
Uh-huh.
On the pickup before you sing, what do you do?
Breathe in.
Breathe in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of just sat there and you had your air ready before. Yeah. But if you breathe in.
Yeah, I think I also didn't have my teeth touching either.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
It's okay. Let's try. So on the rest, we'll breathe in. Okay. 3, 4, rest, play, rest, play, rest, play, rest, play. Yeah. So G first.
Okay.
All 3. Mm-hmm. And then rest. Breathe.
Okay.
G, breathe, A.
All right.
So 3, 4, breathe, G, breathe, A, breathe, G, breathe. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah.
All right.
So let's try. We're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go from an open C. Can I hear you play an open C? What did you do differently as soon as the sound came out?
I think I just tightened my lips.
You tightened your lips?
Yeah.
Okay. You also sat up straight.
Mm.
So, yeah. Okay, your feet are planted nicely. Let's talk about posture.
Okay.
Posture is important because it allows the airflow to both go in and then be able to come in and then be able to leave properly. So when you sit, I really actually like how straight up and down you are. That's perfect. And not perfect, my bad. It's really good. Your feet are planted. Now, when you first started, your feet were back, but I like where they are. And like we talked about before, yeah. Actually, let me think. Can you bring that into your chin?
It's a little low.
Yeah, it's a little low. So can you raise it up just a smidge?
I'll try. Come on. There we go. I think it's better.
Yep. All right. There we go. So now, and when you play, you want to have the saxophone out in front. For younger students, if you ever get a chance to teach saxophone, they often will play with it on their side.
Yeah, it's like this.
Like this, because they're smaller, and the saxophone, they wouldn't be able to play it whenever. So they do it on their side, but because you are an adult, we're going to have you play it in front.
All right.
So now, let's try. Can you show me an open C now with a nice, solid, deep breath.
All right.
Are your teeth on the mouthpiece? Is your lip relaxed?
Oh no.
You're good. Let's see. Try taking off the neck and the mouthpiece.
All right. I see.
Mm-hmm. And you had your teeth on at that time.
Yeah.
And you had.
Yeah.
Is the reed dry?
I was trying to wet it, but I think that might be it.
Okay.
So.
Go ahead and wet it a little bit more.
I got you.
There you go. Now, open C. Nice and strong. Yes.
All right.
Yes. Now, we're going to do the same exercise. We're going to start on an open C, and we're going to go down to a G. What are the fingerings for a B?
Wouldn't it just be the index finger?
Yep. Make sure this is a different key. Make sure it's right there. Yep.
All right, see.
And so pointer finger is B. What is G?
All three.
All three. What's A?
Just lifted third finger.
Mm-hmm. So it's 1 and 2.
Yeah, 1 and 2.
And then open C is open. So let's
All right.
start. We're going to play C, B, A, and G.
Okay.
And then the next time we'll go back up.
Okay.
So 3, 4, breathe, C, and breathe, B. Make sure it's this one. There you go. Breathe. And breathe, G. Are your teeth on?
Mm-hmm.
Is your lip relaxed?
I think so. Let me try open C.
There's a lot of air. Yeah? Yeah.
And then A. I noticed like each note has like a slightly different feel.
Yes.
I think that's what I'm just really getting used to right now. It's just getting a different feeling for each note.
Makes sense. Yep. Yeah. Loud and strong. A lot of band teachers hate teaching early saxophone because they're always so much louder than all the other wood ones, but that's fine. We want to be able to just produce the sound.
Yeah.
So, let's do the exercise one more time, and then that's our lesson.
Cool.
Let's start on G and go up.
Okay.
So remember, we'll give 2 beats of rest in between.
Okay.
So it'll be rest, breathe, play.
All right.
So 3, 4, rest, breathe, G, rest, breathe, A, yes, rest, breathe, B, rest, breathe, open C. That's okay. There you go. What'd you change?
I think at the end there I just need to recharge my breath.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Well, that's the lesson for today.
Nice.
Thank you very much. And let's put this away and we can call it an evening.
So I'll just do that. Okay to set this down like that?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, as far as the fingers, like the left and right hand, do they use numbers or do you just say index, middle? Because guitar, like we have a whole thing. It's like P, M, I, and A.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, yeah, P is for our index finger, I'm pretty sure, and then M, and then I. Or wait, I don't really look at music that has that
Yeah.
much anymore, but yeah, it's like thumb is P, MIA.
It's weird. I in school never used we just used pointer finger.
Yeah.
But it would be the only thing about woodwinds is that you don't ever have to you do switch buttons, but for the most part, where your finger's at is where it's at. Like this will be different.
All right.
Like these ones, you play with your pinky and they move, and some of these you switch. But it doesn't often call for like trumpets or brass play with different fingerings mean different notes. It's more of a one-to-one relationship on woodwinds.
Awesome.
So yeah, so the body's back in.
All right.
Now
take this off. Just put that. That. Now loosen this. Put that down. This up.
Yep.
Read. Put this back under. Down a little bit. Now, yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Then that can
go
in there. Here's this.
Nice.
And then the neck strap can actually go in there as well. I think that needs to be flipped.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
That would make more sense.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Liam.
Thank you.
Great lesson.
Yeah.